Yo everybody, welcome back to another JD the Gamer video. We're doing it on Game of Thrones Legends, and this time we're going to be talking about, we've talked about in the past about gear in general, but this video we're going to talk about where to get your gear. So here we go. We're looking at where to get the best gear from to get your team ready to battle in PvP. Now, I've said it in a previous video before, if you're playing this game just to have fun, perfectly acceptable. If you're playing this game, not worried about getting the most optimal gear, the best quality you can get your characters, perfectly fine as well. But if you're looking to advance and get better and try to level up and promote yourself in the raids, as you can see, I'm currently in Silver 1. Just got promoted today from Silver 2 to Silver 1. I am trying to push up into the higher ups, into that gold, and then potentially into the Iron Throne. I do enjoy the game, so I'm trying to improve myself. So I'm learning just like you guys are. But anytime I can get a little bit of information and help you guys out, I'm trying to do it. So gear, there are 3 types of gear: common, epic, legendary. You're asking yourself, where do I give myself the best opportunity to get this gear? Well, I'm here to tell you, it's right under your nose. So as you know, there's 31 chapters in the regular campaign mode. 3 different difficulties, like I already said. If you click into it on normal, right, you see down at the bottom it says Battle 1 rewards. If you click the first one, the treasure chest, it says common gear chest, guaranteed drop 1 random common equipment. If you click the next one over, novice repository, strategist, guaranteed drop 1 to 5 novice skill books. Okay, so then you click and you're like, so I'm guaranteed a common, but in order to get my team better and where I need them to be, in order for me to compete, I need to get better stuff. So you go into hard and you're like, okay, let me just do hard then to try to get some epic and legendary stuff. Well, hold on now. In hard as well, it says guaranteed drop 1 random common equipment. Click the next box, guaranteed drop 1 to 5 novice skill books. But you notice that they added another skill book treasure trunk here, guaranteed drop 1 to 5 novice skill books. So basically what this does is you will get better rewards, or the amount of material. You'll get more silver, more iron, and more food than you would on a normal level, more XP, all that good stuff. And they added 1 extra common gear chest and 1 extra common book chest, novice if you will. Now you're like, well, JD, how do I get the epic gear? Well, my friends, you have to go to Treacherous, because once you get into the Treacherous, you see now there are 3 gear chests and 3 skill chests. Click on it. Now let's read it. Guaranteed drop 1 random common equipment. Chance drop. Now that's added. 1 random common equipment or epic equipment. So there it is. And like I said, you have 3 of them. So potentially you have 3 chances to get the epic gear from a treacherous run. Now, keep this in mind. I've been playing this game for about 2-3 weeks now, probably a little bit more towards the 3, however long this game has been out. Every time I've done a run on Treacherous, if I get a epic gear, it's always 1. I always get 2 commons, 1 epic. If I don't get an epic, then obviously 3 commons. But I've personally never gotten 2 or more than 1. Let's make it simple. More than 1 epic drop in 1 run. So don't hold your breath. Now, you also have a chance to get amateur skill books, which is the next level up. It's basically the same as the gear, the common, the epic, and legendary. They just call it differently for the skill books. But you do have a chance to get better skill books, which allows you to continue leveling up your character's skills later on. So what does this say to you? This says to you that you must complete as much as you can in the campaign to be able to unlock the treacherous mode. You have to do it. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe to be able to do a treacherous, you have to knock out normal and hard mode on that level. So when I talked about gear in a previous video, Each chapter has a specific type of gear, class gear that you can get. Chapter 1 gives you strategist gear. Chapter 2 gives you protector gear. Chapter 3 gives you mender gear, and so on and so forth. So, depending on your team composition, you want to make sure you look at what character you're trying to get better gear at. So if I was trying to get better gear on my Daenerys here, if I click right under her name, she's a strategist. Okay, so that means that I would do, if the hardest I can do in Treacherous was chapter 1 for strategist gear drop, then that's what I would do. I would just farm chapter 1 strategist. Now, look at the gear video to determine the subclass, because there's potential that you can get even better in the actual gear piece itself with the 15 extra %. But again, I'll refer you, I'll link the other video right here so that you can go back and understand what I'm talking about. But they have their main class and then their subclass, okay? So if I was trying to do Daenerys, I would go here, go to chapter 1. If that's the best I can do, go to Treacherous and farm this nonstop until I got the gear that I needed. If I was trying to level up Ned Stark, which is one of my favorite characters in this game, I would do chapter 2 because that's protector. He's a protector. And so on and so forth. So, but I will say, I think you probably, as you continue to go through the chapters on Treacherous, I would imagine that the percentage chance of getting an epic drop probably increases the harder you go in the Treacherous. So I personally would look for the next chapter that had strategists. If I was doing Daenerys, I think that's protector. So I would go chapter 7, which I believe would give you just a little bit better of a chance. I don't know the percentages, but in my experience with games like this, even in Treacherous, the harder you go or the higher you go in the level, the more percentage you have. It's not humongous, but the better percentages go up in terms of getting a better epic drop percentage. So, and again, that continues to go higher as I continue to go up. If I find that, you know, I'm looking for Beast or a strategist, chapter 19. If I can consistently farm chapter 19 on Treacherous, I would do chapter 19. I would do the hardest of that specific gear class that you can do, the highest level, just to give yourself the best opportunity to get the best gear that you can get for your characters. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is my gear information video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know down below, what do you guys farm? How do you guys feel about the gear drop? I think they can increase it, but there's a video that's coming pretty soon that's going to go through some things that I would fix in this game if I was the developer, but that's neither near here nor there. Wait for that video to drop. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff down below. Do all the fun stuff that you can if you don't mind. But until next time, man, it's your boy JD the Gamer, and I'm out this thing. Peace.